So Jay Williams was a basketball player, obviously, but he was an only child, and he was born in 1981, September 10th, in New Jersey, and he was kind of poor when he was little. He wasn't that wealthy, but he played basketball his entire life, and he ended up going to Duke and being college's top basketball player for a few years, actually. And so he got drafted #2 pick in the NBA draft in 2002, and he got drafted by the Bulls, and it was right after Michael Jordan had left, so people were excited because he was supposed to be, just as good as Michael Jordan, so they were excited because the team would still be good. But so after just one season of the Bulls, he got in a really bad motorcycle accident that destroyed his leg, and doctors said he wouldn't have been able to ever walk again. And so what happened was he had severed an artery, and he had dislocated his kneecap, he had broken his entire leg, his ankle, and one of his toes is something was wrong with that too. But so they said he wouldn't have been able to walk again, but it took him more than 2 months to stand for 3 seconds without passing out because it was so painful. He didn't have to go. There was this rehab process that he did, but he didn't have to do it because it was really hard. He had to do it all day, every day for a year, and it was really hard and it was painful. So he didn't have to do that. He could have just laid in bed for the rest of his life, but he decided to push through and try to be able to walk again. And because he did that, he was able to walk again. So that shows that he's a fighter because he didn't have to do that, but he did. So he's a fighter. But he tried to attempt to come back to the NBA, but he didn't because he just wasn't good enough anymore. So no team would accept him, and he never made it back. But it made him really sad. He became an agent for a little bit for the NBA for new players, but eventually he just stopped doing that. He tried to become a commentator for ESPN, which is what he does now, but he was just really depressed and everything, and he tried to kill himself, but he failed, luckily. And then, so there was a pastor that after that helped him, because one of his friends knew a pastor, and he helped him, learn about God and just embrace, what he has and stuff, and be thankful that he's even able to walk again. And so, he is a very faithful man now, and he goes to church every Sunday, and so he says that because of all I've been through, I never lose faith regardless of any challenge that lingers just around the corner. I've discovered how to love, how to truly work for something I want, and how to accept others and look past their faults. I know where I am, I know how I got here, this is my path, and my hope for others is that they accept theirs as well. And so he's inspiring because he was supposed to be the next NBA hero, but instead, God had a different path for him, and he was a different kind of hero, and what happened. So, there's awards, achievements, like I say, pictures.